Welcome to Chris's Granite Paradise, a vertically oriented rock garden where today I will show you how to build a sturdy display shelf for your treasured rocks. Because you want this thing to be substantial and not easy to bump into and knock over. You don't want a little glass china cabinet that's made of 7 stones, and just those 7 pavers weigh 700 pounds, and there's probably about another 1,000 pounds of rocks piled onto it. If your project is going to be sitting on the ground, make sure you level the ground and tamp it down as much as you possibly can, and I would recommend getting a large piece of scrap quartz or granite. Quartz is best, the synthetic quartz, because it does not break, and use it as a base. And upon completing the project, you can bury whatever shows with mulch or gravel. In this case, the pavers are 2 inches thick, and if you just stack them on top of each other, then you're only going to have 2-inch spaces for your rocks, which doesn't make for much. So I used cores, which I have an infinite supply of, but you can also use small bricks, pieces of sandstone, or anything else that is of relatively even thickness as your spacers. And because both your spacers and your pavers are made of concrete or stone or something similar, chances are none of them will be exactly the same thickness. So keep on hand the supply of these. These come from your bags of bread that you buy at the store. They're the little clips or whatever you call them, so that you can use them as shims. Other thing I want to say is that you want them to be as directly above each other as possible. No matter how you offset your pavers to give yourself space, make sure that your cores, I say cores because that's what I used, make sure they're directly over each other as much as possible so that they transfer the weight to the ground and don't put stress on your pavers. Please watch the full video for further explanation of these cardboard models. Remember that these pavers are very heavy, and so you don't want to change your mind too many times while moving them around. Remember, symmetry, balance, and stability. Spacers should be immediately above each other or gradually tapering inwards from the ground upward so that the base is wider than the top. Your positioning of the pavers should also be symmetrical and balanced. If you are against a wall or in a corner, position your spacers to counter this imbalance. Also, load your shelves from the bottom up, as the weight on the lower shelves adds stability as you place rocks or other items on higher shelves. I hope you find this video helpful in your rock garden design, and I would love to hear about it in the comments. Please share this too, as it really helps out the channel. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.